Alrighty, what's going on, guys? How you doing? I hope you're doing great. Thank you so much for being here in another video. And this time, I actually want to break down a setup I posted today on the VIP group and on the free group as well. Since it's a holiday, I I was not trading today. I was just spotting a few things. That's what I like to do. Whenever there is a holiday, um, markets tend to be very slow, okay, depending on what's happening. And because it is a holiday in the US, the stocks are closed. So I'm not trading indices. I was looking for some setups in some currency pairs, and this is what I actually found. I'm going to show you here the breakdown first of the odd cat setup that I sent. Again, this was actually the group. This is the free group right here. I sent it to both, to the VIP and to the free group this morning. The other one was actually on GBP USD. The actual setup is still because the US, because the actual holiday is in the US, that GBP USD pair is moving very slow. So I was not kind of interested in getting in, but there was a setup though. Let me break down this one first. So right here, what is the first thing I see? I normally trade New York session, right? You see these gray zones? This is New York session, okay? So I was spotting that recently London session is sweeping this recent low and also an old low from Thursday last week. Okay, so sweeping liquidity from Friday and Thursday last week. So okay, that actually kind of since it looks nice from here. But again, I don't trade. I don't trade um, London session. I'm waiting. I have to wait for New York. So New York session is opening right here. And this, what the price is showing me right here, it's already showing me a clean structure. I went from 15-minute to 5-minute, 2-minute, 1-minute, looking for the cleanest structure. For me, the 2-minute time frame was actually showing me the cleanest one this time. Let me show you why. You see this last move right here, all these continuous bearish candles sweeping this previous low right here. The opening price of this candle right here is the change in the state of delivery, or it also marks up the actual order block. This is an order block right here that was formed. Okay. Now, not just that, we are also having a fair value gap right here in this area, right? So when New York session is opening, coincidentally, sorry for the, let me put this thing on mute. Coincidentally, we're actually seeing that is touching. Okay, we are actually in the zone. So why not? We should be taking the position. We are starting a New York session now, so it's good and it makes a lot of sense to be trading it. However, if you consider that you could wait probably, I don't know, to the 50 to make the entry at the 50% of that fair value gap, it's also valid. It's up to you from there. Okay, let me just remove the order block right here just for a second, and then targeting where using the Fibonacci from the low, from this low to this high of the manipulation, and targeting anywhere between these two right here, between 2 and 2.5. So if I look left a little bit, I actually see this recent high is actually sitting in between my favorite zone right there. So beautiful. I could definitely be targeting that high. This is, of course, another buy side liquidity that I need to be paying attention. And this is kind of the setup already. That's what I actually was sending to the team. Actually was going a little deeper. And this time you see it was actually hitting the 50% of the fair value gap. So you could have made the entry right there or at the 50%, which is that move. You said just barely tapped in, and look at the next move right here. So again, you could have entered here or here. Both entries would have been valid, right? So pay attention to this, because in this area, I was sending to the VIP a couple of other setups. We have another sell side liquidity right here in this area. If you pay attention, right here, this is a valid entry. Okay, it would have been a valid entry. So while we're in this trade, you see price is just touching a fair value gap, 50% of a fair value gap, and then reacting strong to the upside. What are we having? You see these last two candles? from here to here, this last two bearish candles sweeping these lows? Well, from here, the opening price, this is our order block. We have an order block right here. You could have easily placed a buy limit order right here, stop loss below the low, and again, targeting those highs. Okay. That was another opportunity. So let's see what price actually does there. It does pulls back. It actually taps in twice into this one. But you see, it's respecting the actual order block. We have another sweep in this zone, right? Which is this low. We have another sell side liquidity. And let's see, because right here in this area, if you pay attention, if price eventually breaks above this previous high, the opening price, we could potentially have another order block right here, and we could be waiting for price to touch and re-enter on that one as well. So similar move like it happened here, we could get it here. Look at what happened. Price broke above. Body of the candle did close above, so that means this is a valid order block in this area. Do have an order block here. We also have a fair value gap in this area, which is good. Again, you could have made an entry if you wanted to at the order block or at the fair value gap anywhere, either 50% or 100% of the fair value gap. It's up to you. The stop loss has to be below that low, which is normally protected. So let's see what happens after that. Price taps into both. It touches the order block and also touches the actual fair value gap. Let's see if it continues. Okay, we have another sweep. Look at what's happening. I think it's forming another order block right here. We have another sweep, right? Sell side liquidity being taken. You see these last three candles sweeping this low in this important level, which is the fair value gap and also the order block right here. What do we have? Another potential order block right here. The opening price. You see this candle closing above, that's confirming my order block. So we have another order block in this area. And this next candle activated already. If you wanted to get into this trade, you got tapped in again. Stop would have been below this low. Take profit, continue. How many positions do we have right now? Like, what the heck? Look, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 positions. Let's see if this one is going to be valid. It's going to get stopped out or what? This one would have got us out. It got choppy right here. You see, prices started playing around now, moving sideways. This one lost while we're still holding 1, 2, 3 positions. Now price start pumping up, sweeping now this important liquidity right here. Probably this trade, this first one. This one is definitely taking partial profits, stops on break even. This is beautiful. This one is already nice. This one, it also has a better risk to reward, by the way. This one should be on break even. We are more than halfway up. That's beautiful. This one, still valid, never stopped out. And at this point, we should be on break even on this one as well. So still holding 3 positions. Sadly, this one got stopped out. And let's see what happened after that. Pretty much price pull back again. And then boom, smashing final TP. So it was very interesting, actually. In one single move, you're getting 3 nice positions. One, sadly, was a stop loss. That's fine. Do you think I care about that loss? While I'm actually making 2 R on this one, almost 3. This one is giving me a 6.96, almost a 7. And this other one is giving me another 2.4 R. So you see, like if you wanted to take or continue, you can definitely do it. It is just that, hey, it takes a lot of courage. I cannot tell you that I would be doing that personally myself, but it takes courage, and experience. So, anyways, that was the trade. Not the trade. That was the setup for today on the group, on the 2 groups. This is the actual setup on GBP USD, which is still ranging. This has not hit the stop loss. Probably if you had a broker with bad spreads, probably that one got you out. But anyways, I did not trade this one. Especially this one was more affected today because of the holiday in the United States. So I tell my team, guys, don't be careful. Be careful, especially with GBP USD or USD pairs related, because those are the ones that are going to be showing more choppiness, most likely because of the lack of volume. So, anyways, I hope it makes sense. Just make sure to follow me on my free Telegram group. I do post setups regularly day in there, just to try to help out the community. Okay, if you want to be part of the team of the actual VIP, I am offering a bundle right now, which comes with my course, lifetime mentorship, my SMC ebook, and the VIP group, of course, where I post all the setups. It's not a signal group. Don't get me wrong. If you're looking for signals, this is not for you. I don't recommend you getting this. Don't even look at it. If you're looking to learn ICT techniques, let me know. Okay, if you actually want to learn. So, anyways, thanks again, guys, for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.